Have you ever wondered what makes the opening of a thriller just grab you and not let go? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain and look at the anatomy of a perfect hook. We're going to use the scripts for a brand new thriller called The Convergence. So let's break it down. And this is how it starts. No messing around, no long introductions, no boring setup. We are dropped right from the jump into a moment of pure physical feeling. It's a technique that's designed to completely bypass your logical brain and just hit you right in the gut. The storytellers want you to feel the danger before you even have a chance to think about it. That's how you get instant immersion. So starting with that visceral feeling, the creators immediately begin building a world around us. But here's the thing, they don't waste a single word. Every single detail is chosen specifically to maximize the tension and raise the stakes. Just look at how these three little data points work together. First, we're in the dead of night, right? A time when we all feel more vulnerable. The setting isn't some far-off sci-fi future. It's just around the corner, which makes the threat feel chillingly real. And the location, the Ukrainian frontline, that's a place that is just synonymous with conflict. In literally a few seconds, the story builds a world of immediate, grounded, and very believable danger. Okay, so the stage is set. Now it's time to meet our hero. But in a really great thriller, characters aren't defined by what they say about themselves. They're defined by their actions when they're under extreme pressure. So let's see how they introduce us to Oksana Marchenko. First thing we learn, her profession. She's a paramedic. Her entire job is about saving lives. This instantly establishes her as a force for good. It creates this baseline of empathy with us, the audience. We're already on her side, no questions asked. But then, the script adds this absolutely critical layer of context. See, she's not just a paramedic. She's a paramedic on the front lines. Her job isn't just tough. It's an act of incredible, profound courage. This one simple addition just elevates her from a character to a hero. And this line from the script just perfectly nails her character. The idea that she has no time for fear, well, that doesn't mean she's fearless. Of course not. It means that her sense of duty, her drive to save people is way stronger than her fear. This one line tells us everything. She's competent, she's focused, and she is exactly the kind of person we want to follow into a crisis. All right, so we've got our world, and we've got our hero. Now let's get into the craft. How does the story actually methodically build suspense and just keep cranking up that dial on the tension? This line from the video script is just so effective. Did you notice the shift? The danger is no longer just random artillery fire, which, is scary enough. The shells falling every 30 seconds are part of a pattern. And all of a sudden, the threat goes from being chaotic and impersonal to being targeted and intelligent. And then the script twists the knife. It's not just a pattern, it's a plan. The line, "someone knew exactly where they would be," introduces this element of conspiracy. It forces us and Oksana to ask a really terrifying question. Who is hunting them? The enemy is no longer just out there. They're precise, and they might be anywhere. And this breakdown is really cool because it shows how the storytellers adapt their techniques for different formats. In the podcast, they're using sounds, artillery, a straining engine, a heart monitor to create this claustrophobic, trapped feeling. The video, on the other hand, uses night aerial shots and quick flashes of explosions to get that same dread across visually. Both versions establish a deadly threat, but they use the unique strengths of their medium to deliver that punch to the gut. So, just when we think we get what this story is about, a tense war drama, the writers pull the rug right out from under us. This moment is the inciting incident. It's the pivot where the story reveals what it's really about. This sequence right here is the turning point. A dying soldier hands Oksana not a weapon, but information, an encrypted message on a USB drive. And this reveals the story's true heart. The conflict isn't just about surviving the night. It's about a secret so dangerous that someone is willing to kill to keep it buried. The convoy wasn't just a random target. It was an assassination. And here it is, the final masterstroke of this opening. The storytellers take this intimate, terrifying moment inside a single armored ambulance and they blow it up onto the world stage. It all starts with just a number, 4. What could that possibly mean? The story does this on purpose. It creates this little moment of mystery, pulling us in and making us ask questions. And then, the reveal. It's not just about Oksana anymore. That single USB drive connects 4 strangers across 4 major global capitals. This immediately signals to us, the audience, that the stakes are so much bigger than one woman's survival. This is an international conspiracy. And this is the promise the story makes to us. It's the log line that ties everything together. This is a geopolitical thriller. That secret on the drive isn't just about a convoy. It's about the price of peace itself. And this is why it matters. It sets our expectations for a huge, sprawling, high-stakes journey. So, after breaking all that down, what have we learned? Well, we've essentially uncovered the blueprint for a perfect modern thriller opening. This is the formula, right here. You start right in the middle of the action, you forge a hero we actually care about, you make the threat personal, you pivot to a central mystery, and then you zoom out to reveal the global stakes. It is an incredibly effective blueprint for hooking an audience, and trust me, now you're going to be able to spot it everywhere. And it all comes down to this really powerful thematic tagline from the story itself. The truth is never just a piece of data, it has consequences, it pulls other people in, and it costs lives. Which leaves us all with this final, thought-provoking question. In a world of secrets, when powerful forces are willing to kill for a lie, what does it actually take for the truth to see the light of day? And who has to pay the price? That, right there, is the engine that's going to drive this entire story.